welcome into the Father-Son Football Fanatics podcast. Caden has not had a chance to do his predictions video for the rest of the games, so I'm going to try to throw up a quick predictions video for you while I'm driving to his baseball games that he is getting ready for right now. So hopefully it's not too hard to follow. Hopefully with me driving it's not unstable or anything like that, although I can see it bouncing up and down. So if you're watching, I'm sorry for that. But I'll run through it quick so that it's not too much for you. So, games today. We've already had the Giants-Packers game this morning, so we're a little late on that one. But this afternoon, we've got the first one up on the docket, the Bears and the Vikings. I'm going to go with kind of the underdog on this one. I'm going to go with the Bears will win this one. I think it'll be a close game. Obviously, the Vikings have a lot of weapons. But I think the Bears are going to pull out the victory in this one, barely. So I think that's what's going to happen in that one. The Titans and the Commanders are also a 1 o'clock game. I'm going to go with the upset on this one as well. I think the Commanders, they've got Brian Robinson coming back, and whether or not he plays a lot is one thing, but having the teammate back on the field, I think, is going to be a boost of just confidence and kind of lifting up that whole team as a whole, and they'll want to play hard because they've got him back. So I think they're going to pull out the win on that one. The next one, a year ago, I would have called this the Toilet Bowl between Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars, but the Jaguars are actually playing pretty tough football, and it looks like Trevor Lawrence has kind of come into his own and taken over the team as a leader, and he's doing pretty well. So I think the Jaguars end up winning this one, although I think the Texans will give them a run for their money. I think the Jaguars come out with the win in the end. The Saints and the Seahawks. This shouldn't even be this way, but the Saints are 1-3 and Seahawks 2-2. I think the Saints are going to win this one, but the Seahawks are going to be contenders. I think the Seahawks are kind of getting in a rhythm with their offense at least, but I think it'll be a close game. I think the Saints end up taking the win. The next one, the Falcons and the Buccaneers. Both are 2-2, which is kind of funny, but I think anyone who has a brain is going to say the Buccaneers are going to win this game. The Falcons just haven't shown enough on offense, really, or defense to make me think they're going to beat the Buccaneers. The next one, the Dolphins and the Jets. Dolphins have been really, really good, but they lost their main component here that has held the team together, Tua Tagovailoa. He is going to be out for a while if he plays ever again, is kind of the news that I'm hearing, just because of the severity of that concussion. So I think the Jets actually come out with a win in this one. The Dolphins are kind of down. Their backup, Teddy Bridgewater, is capable enough, but I don't think he pulls it out this week. I think the Jets actually come out with a win. The next one, Steelers, the 1-3 Steelers versus the 3-1 Bills. I think, even though Kenny Pickett is going to be the starter, I think the Bills are obviously going to win this one. I don't see a world where they don't win this one. The next 1 o'clock game, the Lions 1-3 versus the Patriots, who are 1-3. Most people would, without a doubt, say the Patriots win this game. I'm going to go with the Lions. The Lions, they've actually had the number one scoring offense in the NFL, and they've had the number 32, the worst defense in the NFL. So that's kind of a recipe for disaster. But with their play on offense, I think they're going to end up outscoring the Patriots, who don't have very many weapons on offense. And then the Chargers versus the Browns. That's the last 1 o'clock game. They're both 2-2. Herbert's been a little banged up. Keenan Allen's been a little banged up, but I believe he's back this week. So he is someone I would look to start. I think the Chargers come out with a fairly easy win in this one against the Browns if they can contain the run game at all. The run game is the Browns' bread and butter. So if they can contain that, I think they'll pull out the win. The 49ers are 2-2. They're the first 4 o'clock game, and they're going against the Panthers, who are 1-3. It's kind of a tough one because you want to go with the underdog, but I just don't think the Panthers are going to pull out this win. I think the 49ers are going to be the winners here. They've got a good team. They've got Jimmy Garoppolo behind center now. George Kittle's back, full health. I think 49ers pull out this win pretty easy. After that, you've got the Eagles versus the Cardinals. The Eagles are 4-0. Cardinals are 2-2. Most people are going to go with the Eagles on this one. And my gut tells me to go with the Eagles. Although I would not be surprised if the Cardinals pull out a win in this one. But I'm going to go with the Eagles just because of how they've been playing here recently and their killer defense. The next one, the Cowboys versus the Rams. This is a weird one because the Cowboys are 3-1. But if you've watched them play, they don't play like a team that's 3-1. They've been a little sloppy. They don't have their starting quarterback in. There's a lot of things that have been going wrong for them, but they've still been kind of pulling through that and getting those wins. So I think the Rams win despite what the Cowboys have been doing. And then tonight we've got the game of the week for me, the Bengals versus the Ravens. I have to go with the Bengals here. They've been playing really well. They did really well against Miami, who was a high-powered team last week. The Ravens they struggle with offensive pieces. But I think the Bengals pull out the win on this one, and I think they win. It's either a really, really tough game or the Bengals blow them out. I don't think there's really any in between on this one. And then tomorrow night's game, Monday night, the Raiders versus the Chiefs. The Raiders are 1-3. Chiefs are 3-1. There's no way that I can with confidence say that the Raiders win. The Chiefs have been doing so well. They look really, really good. But the Raiders always pull out a win against the Chiefs. They're a division rivalry. And for some reason, even if they're playing really poorly, the Raiders always take home a victory against the Chiefs in a season. So I think the Raiders have been down and out. I think this is their win against the Chiefs this year. Tomorrow night. I think they actually pull out the victory. I think the Chiefs go home as losers this week. And then, obviously, the next time that they play may be a different outcome. But that is my prediction for the week. Let me know in the comments if you agree. Hopefully the camera wasn't too shaky for you and everything turned out okay on this video. So let me know in the comments. Give us a like. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.